Hey guys, Lee Cole here, and want to walk you through real fast a product that's launching tomorrow. It's a really cool piece of software and some training called Site Speed Profits. Now, before we get into this, here's the deal. One of the really top ranking factors for websites, for web pages, is the speed that the page loads. I mean, look at it from Google's point of view. They don't want somebody to search on something, click a link, and then it take forever for that information to be made available for them. That's going to kind of turn them off of Google and make them want to use something like Bing. The same thing is true for mobile websites. Now, you probably know, or maybe you don't know, but I'm guessing you probably know that if you take a keyword search and you're typing it on your computer and then you see those rankings and you do the same thing on your phone, you could potentially get slightly different rankings. And the reason for that is because Google is well aware of the fact that when you're looking on your phone, that what really matters is not, the SEO on the website itself, but the mobile SEO, right? And one of those big ranking factors is yet again how fast this time the mobile pages load. Now, this is really critical, especially for local businesses. Google says that close to half of all searches done now, and this is all searches, are done on the phone. And but if you think about it, think about all the searches that you do on your phone for local businesses. So restaurants near me, dry cleaners in Fort Lauderdale. I mean, plumber in Los Angeles, California. I mean, we all, as we go through the day, we take our phones, right, when we're looking for stuff, and it is so much more convenient to look for stuff on the phone than it is on the computer. So it's actually going to turn out to be far more than just about half of searches for retail businesses and for local service type businesses are done. More than half of those are going to be done on a phone. So getting the mobile pages to load quickly is extremely important for a client, for a business, if they want to rank highly in those mobile searches. And this product, Site Speed Profits, is all about helping businesses take those mobile pages and make them much faster. Now, we're going to talk about some really cool software in a second, but I just want to draw your attention to these little pull-down menus here, just so you see how well this is laid out. So, number one, basically what I just explained to you, okay? The need for speed. And I essentially just explained that. Tom and Nick actually go into a lot more detail than I did because I was trying to make it fast so that this isn't boring. And so the idea is to use the software to find clients with slow mobile pages and then to help them actually speed up those mobile pages, thus raising them in the rankings. So use the software, which we're going to look at over here in just a second, to find those clients. And it's really cool the way they've got this laid out. So what happens when you find a client? Well, you can do the fulfillment yourself right here. I mean, you can do all this stuff yourself to make the page load faster, or personally, what I prefer is to outsource this because my goal is to sell more, not to sit around and do work that's actually fairly low paid. They got a cool case study for you to look at, and also some really good a really good bonus here. Now, that is the course in a nutshell. You're finding businesses with slow mobile sites and you're helping them make those sites faster. That's going to help their SEO rankings, and that's going to make you a superstar in their minds. Let's talk about the software and how you're actually going to find these businesses. They got this really cool software. It's browser based, and it's called Speed Sniffer. And basically what it does is it finds slow sites. Let me show you how it works. So here I am on the dashboard. And you can see several searches for stuff and number of leads and all that. Now, just so you know, this software is not really a scraper. So if you're looking at this and you're thinking, well, Lee, I've already got, 2, 3, 4 scrapers on my hard drive. What do I need with another one? This isn't a scraper. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even scrape. It works through Google's API, so it's completely kosher, and that's good. That's a good thing. It's completely kosher, and it's going to continue to work. A lot of scrapers, as they get overused, end up, getting burned out. But so let's say I want to search for a given, like a plumber in Denver, dentist in Denver, pizza in Houston, coffee shops in Dallas. So let's say I want to look for a given type of business, dentist in Atlanta or something like that. And I want to find the ones with slow websites. So I'm going to go here to the prospect search, and I put in my keyword like dentist. I put in my other keyword like Atlanta. I click search, and it's going to pull up all these search results. And you see we've got plumbing in, I think, Colorado or wherever, but it's going to pull up all these search results. As a matter of fact, we've got 2 pages of search results. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to take these search results and save them. Now, you don't have to save all of them. And if you want to save 5, or if you want to save special ones, or if you want to look through here at the addresses or the zip codes and get really tightly focused about this, you can save those. You can save them all by just clicking here, or you could click each one individually and save that one. So now, once we do that, we're going to go over to Save Prospects. This is where the magic really happens. See, here are the saved prospects here. And let me show you this. So see these little icons over here? See that little squiggly line? And see how this is different over here? Now, the little squiggly line, and I'm not going to do this, but just because I don't want to make the video boring, and it really doesn't take that long. But if I click on the little squiggly line, what the software is going to do, it's going to go out to this website, and it's going to look at the mobile speed of that website. Okay, so and it does this through Google. All right. Now here's an example of one where we clicked the little squiggly line, and it's brought back the results. And it's basically what it's done is it's used Google's own API to test the speed of the mobile pages. Now watch this, because this is very, very cool. So I'm going to click on this, and we open up this page. Now this right here, after you click this little squiggly line and it does its thing, it's going to create a report that you can actually send to your potential client. And you could print out the report, or you could click here just as I did, and you would get the report. Now, look at this. So look at these guys' website. Let's see how it was graded. Speed score. God, they suck, right? And it tells you a whole bunch of other stuff that when you understand, and you will understand how to read this and all this stuff when you go through, all this stuff about optimization. But all of these things really need to be changed. Okay, these 2 things are good. These 3 things really need to be changed. These 3 things are what are slowing down the site. And this is basically, you could email this. You could email this whole thing to your client, or if you want to direct mail, I love direct mail. If you want to direct mail, you can print it out right here and direct mail it to them. So how do you email it? Well, you don't have to do anything amazing like, get the URL and go to your own Gmail or something like that. All you got to do is click, see the little letter here? You just click this. Now, this particular test account that we have here is not hooked up to a Gmail account, and you would do that one time, all right? Hook when you buy this, hook yours up to a Gmail account. But once you do that, and you click that little letter icon that I clicked, which brought us to this page, you're going to see a big email field right here with everything pre-populated, the email address that you're sending it to, you've got the link to this, and you've got some really good sales copy. And all you got to do is just read it, perhaps change a couple of things, and then just click send, and it sends it on itself through whatever Gmail account you've got associated with those. There are a bunch of other buttons here. I think I've pretty well gone over the actual heart of this thing. Now, this is a product plus software. It is called Site Speed Profits, and it is launching tomorrow, the 18th. I've got some really cool bonuses for you. Now, if you're looking at this video on YouTube, what you want to do is you want to scroll down to the description box, to the description below. The first link there takes you to my page with my bonuses. You can check that out and also learn some more about it. Click the next button, and it says next step. Actually click the button on that page, and that will take you to the sales letter. If you're actually looking at this video on the page I'm just describing, then just click the next step button, and that will take you to the sales page. This opens tomorrow for sale at an introductory price at 11 a.m. And if you're on my list, you're in luck, because I'm going to be sending you this video tonight and also sending you a reminder link tomorrow. Thank you so much. Again, my name's Lee Cole, and I've enjoyed making this video, and hopefully you've enjoyed looking at it. Talk to you soon.